Hello YouTube, this is Satsu5. Forgive any coughing. It's happened again. I got a upper respiratory infection, and it's kind of, doing its thing. It's weird. My whole life I've never got a summer cold. Never even heard of it until last year. I've gotten it 3 times this year. 3 separate times, and one time it lasted for a few weeks. But that's beside the point. This is an EDC update, and I thought I'd show what I was actually carrying today when I wasn't at work. My work EDC has changed, and my regular EDC has changed slightly. I don't know when the last EDC update I did and what was in it. I guess I could have looked that up. But I got a couple new items here, and thought I'd talk about them. First off, let's start from probably least interesting to most interesting. I got my iPhone with a LifeProof case. And I might have to, I guess I don't necessarily need to review the LifeProof case. It probably has a good enough reputation that it doesn't need a review. But I want to say this: I work in a very dusty environment, and this little snap hinge is absolutely necessary for me to have a functioning phone. I had one of these cases in the past with an older phone, and then when I upgraded to the iPhone 7, I got a cheap phone case, and this happened to me before in the past. This will build up, the port will build up with dust, and it won't accept the lightning cable, and you can't charge your phone or hook it up to any device. So it's a simple, relatively simple fix. You just vacuum that out and clean that out. But if you have a LifeProof case, and I guess other cases can do it too, but this has that snap hinge or gate, and it keeps dust out. So that is very necessary because I work in a very dusty environment. This is also water proof, so, and is shock proof, relatively speaking. The screen can still crack, but there's not much you can do about that. I do have a tempered glass screen protector under the LifeProof case, and you can see a little crack right there. That's the tempered glass screen protector. But that's that. I got my keys with the key bar, and I got a McArmy titanium flashlight. I think it's 130 lumens full blast, and it is rechargeable, which is part of the reason why I got it. Unscrew this, and you have a little USB, micro USB port. So I have, that's my EDC flashlight. And something new, well, let's go over the knives because they're not new. In fact, I'll do my little self-defense edged weapons little setup here. I got my 4 flat ground blue Endura. I got my XHP blue Tarwar. I think it's XHP still. No, CTS, yes, XHP. And I got my blue ASP key defender. You can see that there's a theme here, and yes, I was wearing a blue shirt earlier today, and actually blue shoes as well. Under Armour shoes. They're actually a kind of water shoe or fishing shoe. But yeah, I love blue, especially these rich blues, that's, I thought I'd get that out of the way because that was kind of the theme. Something new that I don't think was in my last EDC update, and that is a new wallet. This is a Red Wing wallet. I don't know what model it is because I didn't buy it online. I bought it in store, and they didn't necessarily have a model number on the behind the glass. The only thing I really don't like about it is the Red Wing logo. I wish it was smaller, but fortunately you can't see it that well. And it's one of these types of wallets. I took the majority of the cash out because I don't want to display how much cash I keep on me. But it has this kind of money clip, and it actually slides out, and it's kind of springy, so it you know, kind of conforms to your I guess your pocket. But yeah, that goes up, cash goes in there, and if you have a lot of cash in there, it can get difficult selecting what bills you need. But the main reason why I got this wallet is because it's extremely thin. So I love leather, I love thin wallets, and the Tyvek wallet variety don't really last that long. Aesthetically speaking, they last a little bit longer structurally, but aesthetically speaking, they don't last that long. So I wanted a leather wallet that was thin, and this is what I came up with. Got it at my local Red Wing store. Can't remember how much I paid for it, but there are definitely cheaper versions of it on Amazon that are not Red Wing. But yeah, that was my wallet. And I guess we'll go ahead and talk about this. This is my new Beretta 3032 Dos Santos pocket holster. Now, there's two ways I can do this. I can tell you that it's loaded, and you can trust me that it's loaded, or I can show you that it's loaded. I guess for the sake of making everybody feel better, I'll show you that it's loaded. One in the chamber. Just pull that out. It doesn't have a extractor. It's blowback. I do have the Lehigh Extreme Cavitators. I want to do some more testing before I carry a full magazine of it, but the rest of them are just full FMJs. I did shoot 3 of these off, and a short amount of time I had to the opportunity that I had to test these, and I did have a failure to feed. Also had a failure to feed with the Full Metal Jackets, but after I ran a magazine of them, I didn't have an issue, so I just need to fire a magazine's worth of these next time I get the opportunity to shoot, and safety check that, or reliability check it. And yes, I'm loading it back up because it is my self-defense gun, and every self-defense gun should be loaded. Otherwise, it's just a very bad club. Now, this is new. Some of you may recognize this from other channels. This is the Wazoo cash belt, and I don't have it loaded up with stuff yet. I have a couple items in there, and I guess I will show you those. But this is a cash belt. Has a bottle opener, and as a belt, I really like it. I really truly like it. And I backed this on a crowdfunding website, and it took them a couple of years to get it to me because I had a lot of setbacks. But I finally got it, and I'm starting to wear it. Let's see what I have in here so far. There's other stuff I want to put in here but don't have. But I have Kevlar string in case I need to rig something up. It's literally Kevlar string or line. So I have that, and I have a ceramic knife. I usually have a knife on me, but I thought I'd go ahead and keep another one in my belt. This is a belt knife, believe it or not. Yeah, that's the only 2 things I have in there. And for those of you who don't know, this is a cash belt. You see a lot of travel belts that have a zipper right here, and you can keep a couple 20s in there and other stuff. And they're usually very ugly belts, and you have to take the belt off in order to access your money or whatever your keeping in there. This is made by Wazoo, and it's made out of a very strong nylon. It holds about 1,500 pounds, I think. The strap itself, I don't know about if you can hang that much off the belt buckle, but this has roughly 3 feet of Velcro, and it's you can put survival gear in there. Since I can't legally camp, or not legally, I can't physically camp anymore due to my sleep apnea. It's just too much of a hassle to backpack with a CPAP machine. I don't really keep survival gear in there, although I do have the ceramic knife and Kevlar line. I plan on using more of a travel belt. You know, put like copies of passports, handgun license, driver's license. I want to get a whistle, a good titanium whistle to put in there. I don't know why I want a whistle, because I'm not camping anymore, but I thought a whistle would be a good thing to put in there. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, wrist check. The only thing I still have on my person that I'm EDCing. This is my Seiko SKX 007 with the Blue Shark NATO band, or Bond NATO band, and this is kind of my favorite watch at the moment. I have a Seiko Turtle that I really like, but I'm really digging this band over the bracelet. So that's kind of my non-work EDC. I can't carry the gun at work. My EDC at work has changed since it's the summertime, and I'll probably do a separate video on that in the future. And go ahead, for those of you who are watching this video, do you want me to do a monthly EDC update? I try to do EDC updates when I have substantial changes to my EDC, but if you prefer to see kind of just a monthly EDC just to know what kind of mood I'm in during that month, I can do that. So thank you for watching. I'm Asatsu5, and I'm out.